Hey, ladies around the world, how are you doing? This is your host from Widow Recovery Secrets again. This is podcast 120. I hope you're well wherever you are. If you're listening to this podcast for the first time, I'm sorry for your loss. And I hope you find your way. You will eventually. You just need to take it one day at a time. For more on my series and my work and coaching, go to walkingoutofwidow.com. So today I'm talking about being a mother in the context of how we as widows also play the role, but perhaps the ups and downs of it also. And I want to talk about this because on the 19th of March in England, 3 days ago or more, it was Mothering Sunday. And it is always a time when you find the most beautiful bunches of flowers in our retail outlets here. And obviously they vary, and you get the beautiful roses, single roses, which are on sale for people to be free to buy and offer it to their mothers. So it's a time where most of us are forced consciously or unconsciously to think about the term mother. Well, it makes me think every time we celebrate it. And to each person, I believe it will signify different experiences and emotions. Mother's Day can impose on each of us to agree at least, that the word mother is good. But there are different experiences we go through. So to mention a few, number one, as a solo parent, being a mother is quite demanding. Just doing it in a relationship is demanding. Talk of doing it by yourself. It is more so when you're performing it day in, day out as a single parent for your household. Number two, there's some families that never were raised by their mothers, nor ever got to know them. And this could be because of sickness, mental health challenges, death or incarceration, or other things I'm sure if we sit down we could brainstorm about. Number three, some of us have lost our mothers through death. So we celebrate the best memories and perhaps try to forget the ones that were not so as we liked it, to put it better. Number four, there does exist women still longing to be biological mothers, but due to health challenges and other factors, have not experienced this yet. I say yet because there's always hope in every situation. Number five, we get foster and adoption mothers caring and loving children. And number six, there are spiritual mothers in all our communities that mother many children in the form of service and sacrifice. Remember the likes of Mother Teresa, Maya Angelou, Oprah Winfrey, to mention a few. From all the above, the common factors are the word good and love. And these are factors that enable us to survive as widows when we're in the role of mother. So whatever way you find yourself performing the role of mother, it's important to bear three factors in mind. Mother's Day is to appreciate good and not demand perfection. Within this context, we appreciate the frailty of life and also of humanity. And this relates to widows performing this role by themselves. Women in these circumstances still perform this role of mother as best they can, sometimes with the most limited resources. However, the effectiveness of your role is enhanced by ensuring you get all the professional, emotional, economic, and social support and help you need. And that also includes upscaling, going back to education, enhancing the economic opportunities you have to access the marketplace. Valuing yourself means you know that you cannot be 100% effective if you do not access services or community as you should do. It's no good pretending you're all right when you're not, especially in the first 2 years of losing your spouse, as cracks will gradually appear in your caring, e.g. sudden emotional outbursts, and this could eventually lead to emotional breakdown. So take heed and get the help you need. Number two, It's acknowledging that being a mother, especially a solo parent, isn't always easy. A lot of sacrifice is required. The role of mother always continues, it never ends. And when your children are babies, we worry that they cannot communicate verbally their needs. When they're teenagers, you have to manage the process they go through to discover themselves, the challenges of puberty. And when they move to adulthood, we pray they make the right choices and decisions while navigating life. But what I do know is children look at what you do more than what you say. Number 3, the support given to mothers economically, legislatively, and socially makes the role stressless. In the wider context of life, the government shaping and forming legislation to protect women, including mothers, impacts your role as a mother. So please use your vote and take advantage of organizations that invite you to sit at the table to influence laws and decisions in your local or national area. Do not be a passive partaker. Find time to be involved. To conclude, the title mother conjures up different experiences, definitions, and roles. Whatever it means to you, it's a good role to behold. However, it is most impactful when we access the support required to make you a more effective mother. As to conclude, as Maya Angelou says in her book Mom and Me and Mom, this is the role of the mother. And in that visit, I really say clearly and for the first time why a mother is really important. Not just because she feeds and also loves and cuddles and even mollycoddles a child, but because in an interesting and maybe in an airy and unworldly way, she stands in the gap. She stands between the unknown and the known. In Stockholm, my mother shed her protective love around me, and without knowing why, people sensed that I had value. So, as I conclude, the role of mother is good, and it's an expression. It's a role in which we express how much we love. For those who are still navigating loss, I'm saying to you, be comforted. There's always hope after loss. Find me at walkingoutofwidow.com. And if you happen to listen to this before we go live on Instagram today, go meet me on my platform, Yemi Empowers Widows. We're interviewing and having a conversation with widows on the different specific topics on love, dating, widowhood, mental health. That's at 6:30 to 8:30 GMT time this evening. GMT M+1 time this evening. Find me at walkingoutofwidowed.com. There's always hope after loss. So do not give up. Do continue to hope and be strong. Thank you very much. Your host, Yemi Majekodumi from Widow Recovery Secrets. Have a great day.